Yeah. What's up with y'all, boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Thursday here at the Pick Dawgz Morning Show. Y'all know the drill, man. We live 365. Just let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and how we see today's action playing out. We got a lot of action today, man. I feel like everything in action today. College hoops, college football, NFL, NBA, college hoops. Did I say that already? Everything, man. Everything's in action tonight. NFL got a great game. Battle of two of the top teams in the league. NBA got a really good card. So I'm ready to break it down, man. Glad to be back. Just need a couple days to breathe. If y'all just want me to tell y'all the truth. So I'm back though. Ready to cook it up. Chris, what's happening? How you doing, man?
Doing well. Yeah, happy to have you back. Just decent day for me yesterday. Still and trying to get fully back on track, but like you said, today's a perfect day to do it. Everything seems like it's in action, everything going full bore right now, and ready to break down the card and help everybody make some money today.
Let's do it. Brad wins bets. What's happening?
What is going on? How's everyone doing, man? I'm doing good. Five straight winning days, so we're heating up a bit, trying to keep it going like like Chris said. Great slate today, so ready to cash in and talk it over with you guys.
Let's break it down. Brian Bittler. What's happening, brother?
No, 5-0 yesterday, and I'm glad that you guys are back because me and Romanelli on Tuesday, I didn't have anybody just to argue and yell at. So I'm glad I got some of these guys back here so we can go at it and do what we do.
Let's do it. I'm sure we can find something to argue about today.
We'll find something.
Ashley, good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Morning, guys. Doing well. I only had one play yesterday, 0 for 1. Red Wings just had a disappointing showing against the Mammoth, but ready to bounce back today. Fun board. I'll have a premium in NHL, college football, and an NBA premium today. I think it's only my second NBA premium of the season so far. So we're diving into it. So excited for the day.
Let's do it. I wasn't doing video the last 2 days, but I still had premiums. Yesterday I went 0-1. I had the T-Wolves. Chris, you want the D? I don't. I'm done. Bro.
First of all, for everybody who's listening, he said deed, D-E-E-D.
Yes.
Or people start going.
You want the deed to the house, man? Because
Burn the deed.
I'm tired.
We gotta list it, bro.
We might gotta list it up for sale, bro. I'm tired of staying in the house at this point. So they're trash. They lose outright.
I mean, the market on it is terrible. Maybe we can sell it to Brian or something. He'd probably love it.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna sell it at a loss. We already know that at this point. We ain't getting it back at market value.
Memphis played a good team game yesterday. I tuned in to NBA TV, caught the last quarter of that one.
What? Brian was watching some NBA last
Well, I had the Memphis Grizzlies yesterday, so that caught my interest. After the college football was over, there's still a little bit of NBA on, so I tuned in. And, they don't have anybody flashy on Memphis, but, I guess Minnesota was just not hitting their shots yesterday, and the Grizzlies are playing good team basketball.
Yes, they were, man. Yes, they were. Anything else y'all want to talk about before we jump into today's card? I feel like the last couple of days have been kind of not really too eventful. I'm ready for the cards to pick back up, and I think we're finna start that like today.
Yeah. Thank God the NBA Cup's over with, so now we can get real cards out there where we can pick and choose what we like. So.
Exactly. Last week was just a culmination of everything. It was finals week. It was conference championship week. It was NBA Cup week. So, like, the heavy boards we were used to having, we just didn't have. But let's do it, man. Let's get back to regular scheduled programming. We're going to start. Y'all know where we start.
Crappy college basketball would be my guess.
Nah.
Oh, not the best, the NHL.
You know where we starting, man. The National Hockey League Association. Let's do it. How many games over there today? Is it like 5, 6?
10.
Oh shit!
10. Oh yeah.
Sorry that y'all wasn't a Warrior game today, man.
Got the Maple Laughs playing today.
All right, let's do it. To the National Hockey League, we got. Let me get there. I could have played the intro while we were waiting. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to hear Chris's intro. He just needs to add some dancing to it, and it'll be good.
Not dancing when you're.
Oops. Yeah, ready? Here we go. I got you. I got y'all, man. All right. Let's do it. We got the Oilers and the Bruins. We got the Blackhawks and the Canadians, the Penguins and the Senators, the Kings and the Lightning, the Maple Laughs. Sorry, the Maple Leafs. Out on the road versus the Capitals, the Smudges, aka the Wild, versus the Blue Jackets, the Flyers versus the Sabres, Rangers versus the Blues, Smoking Kraken versus the Flames. Me and Ashley going head to head tonight. We in San Jose with it tonight. Best team in hockey. The Dallas Stars minus 205 over the San Jose Sharks. Mr. Wraparound, what we doing, man? What we doing?
I'm taking the Sabres. Laying the juice here. I don't know. This Buffalo team is just a different team at home. Philadelphia, they've been competitive on the road, but I think Buffalo being this heavily favored on the road, I think the line's telling. So I'm going to roll with the Sabres in that one. I'm also going to take the Lightning. Tampa Bay, at home, you're catching LA on a back-to-back, now down to a third-string goalie. The Lightning, they've started to play well at home. Started to pick up some wins as of late, and I think that I think LA is just in a bad spot here. They've lost 4 straight, 6 of 8. I'm going to take Tampa Bay in that one, and I lean under Rangers Blues. 2 teams just can't find the back of the net right now. Tricky spot for St. Louis on a back-to-back. Going up, it's probably Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers, and the Rangers, well, like I said, they've had issues themselves right now. To me, that just sets up first to 3 wins kind of game. So give me the under Rangers Blues.
From Mr. Wraparound himself, Brad Wins Bets. What you looking at today in hockey, man?
Yeah, sorry, Ashley. I'm gonna have to fade your dog of the day here, but give me the Oilers. The Oilers have beat Boston in Boston the last 6 times they've played in Boston. That was a mouthful there. But this Bruins team has been impressive. I'm not gonna lie. They've bit me in the ass a couple times. But I'm gonna take one more shot fading them. I still think their record is better than who they are. So give me Edmonton there.
Edmonton, the Oilers. Ashley, what you doing today?
Yeah, Brad previewed that a little bit today on my dog of the day. I did take the Bruins here. They've been playing well, of course. And, Edmonton just acquired Jarry, who's had a rough start since he's had a rough season, honestly, I think, to date. But this Bruins offense has been rolling. They've scored 4+ goals in 6 of their last 7 games. So I think they can play well here. Swayman's been solid, so he should be able to hold up well against McDavid and Draisaitl. I'm just going to roll with the hot team with the Bruins. And then speaking of hot teams, I'm also going to roll with Minnesota here. 5-game win streak. They've outscored their opponents 23-7 in those games. Columbus has just been terrible, honestly, offensively, defensively, only 1 regulation win in their last 10. I do think the line's a little fishy. I would expect them to be bigger underdogs here, but I'm not going to overthink it, and I'll roll with the Wild on the money line.
Minnesota Wild. What you doing, Bitler?
Just one premium pick on the board. And I hate to pile on the dog of the day here, but I agree with Brad here. I like the Edmonton Oilers. I think we're getting one of the best teams in the hockey at a discounted price because of their early struggles. I think the Boston Bruins are not even close to a 20-14 team. So I'm going to play on the Edmonton Oilers here to pound the Bruins. And I'm going to take the Chicago Blackhawks plus the 1.5. One of the best covered teams in hockey, along with the Sharks, 25-8. Montreal beat them by a goal earlier this season. I think this one stays within 1. I'll take the Blackhawks plus 1.5.
3 plays for me today in hockey. 2 huge favorites, 1 dog. The 2 huge favorites, give me the Stars. I think we beat up on the Sharks. Shout out to the Sharks. They are playing well. Winners of 4 of their last 5, man. But they ain't played a team this good, really, in a while. And I think the Stars, they already got their 2 L's out of the way at Minnesota, at Florida. They bounced back against the Kings, and I think they get back to their winning ways, stacking wins today, and beat up on San Jose. I would pair that up, money line, with the Lightning. Y'all know I love betting the Lightning at home. They're a different team, monster and animal at home. The Kings are struggling right now. I don't like the spot for the Kings. 5th road game, last 6 games. They've lost 4 straight. It's a little bounce back game at home for Tampa, coming off the home loss to Florida, where they lost 5-2. So just a little bounce back game, continuing to fade a team that's not playing well in a non-favorable spot. We love the Lightning tonight. I would say Lightning, Stars, 2-team parlay, get in, get out. My dog today, I'm with Ashley. I'm fading Brad and Brian. Hey,
You're crazy.
Let's go, Bruins. Them boys hot. Think they keep it rolling. How you gonna pass up the plus money right now?
Because it's like a carrot on a stick, for me. I don't know. I don't believe that. They aren't getting me.
They getting me today.
Hey, do you see who Dallas has on deck next? The Stars.
Who they got on deck?
They're at the Ducks next in
They
Anaheim. That ought to be a good game.
Oh shit.
That's one where you're going to be sweating when there's 2 buttons in front of you. Which one?
Yeah, I can tell you right now, I'm probably gonna be on them Ducks.
Should get a good price on the Ducks.
I was at the last one here in Dallas. I was at that one when the Ducks put that ass whooping on us. I might be on them again. Oof.
I can break the tie in this Bruins-Oilers game if you want.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know Chris has got to take the Bruins because he's a Boston guy.
Let's hear it.
The Boston and Toronto Maple Leafs guy. So he's going to go with the Bruins. I can
2-2 tie. What you doing, Chris?
Brian, take that carrot and shove it straight up.
Am I right or not? If I'm wrong,
No, you're not.
All right.
It's name brand with the Oilers that they're still favored on the road here.
We'll go to war together, Brian. This is a rare occurrence.
It's the Boston Bruins still having that stigma with how
Boston
they finished
doesn't have
last
a name
season.
brand. They're the
No, but
Boston
Brian said it perfectly. Oh, they're not a 20-14 team. Let me check their record.
Boston's are one of the
20-14.
original franchises. They're not a. Come on now.
Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they've won 20 times, and they've lost 14. So yeah, they're a 20-14 team. Huh? Imagine that.
Yeah, I'm on the Bruins tonight, man. Plus money. Edmonton overrated, overvalued.
Well,
The Bruins should be the favorite.
Saturday, I'm going to write this down so I can remind you on Saturday. That's right.
Fair. All right, that's hockey for the day. Anything else y'all might have missed, or anything else jump off the page to y'all before we move on?
Bruins money line.
Foolish and lack vision.
Ain't mad at it. All right, let's go to. Let's go to college football. Just one game over there today. The trash ass Xbox Bowl. Should have been the PlayStation Bowl.
In fairness, at least it's one of the bowls where there's probably been like next to no opt-outs, no transfer portals, no injuries.
Nah, I'm just mad at I just don't like Xbox.
Oh, you don't like the sponsor? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just don't like the sponsor.
How can you not like Xbox? I love Xbox.
Brian likes GameCube, for God's sake. Like,
PlayStation guy, man. But we got the Xbox Bowl.
Sega Genesis.
Missouri State versus Arkansas State. Missouri State 1.5 point favorites. Total 54.5. Brett, you got any thoughts on the Xbox Bowl?
Give me Missouri State. You give me the Bears here. This line has been going kind of crazy Open up Arkansas State, laying 2.5. Last night when I handicapped this game, it was Missouri State laying 1.5. Now it's back to Arkansas State. So crazy line movement here, but I like Missouri State. No, this is their first year in the FBS. I just think this game's going to mean a bit more to them. And, I think the Conference USA and the Sun Belt are very similar. And, Missouri State won more games this season. I like their offense. They've put up some points in some of these games as well. So I'll take a shot with Missouri State here.
Missouri State for Brad. Ashley, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm with Brad on this one. They will be with an interim head coach here, which isn't great, but I do think they're probably the better team on both sides of the ball. I think there's a pretty large gap between Missouri State's offense and Arkansas State's secondary. So I expect Missouri State to put up some good points here. So I will be laying the points with them.
What you thinking, Brian?
I got to take a roof low. I got a premium on this one.
All right. You only got to worry about me having no premium on that.
How could you not watch the Xbox Bowl?
Man, I got 9 NBA games tonight. That's what I'm going to be locked in. And I got that NFL game tonight. Ooh.
Oh, that's true. I'll be watching the NFL, not the I'll be watching
far away from the Xbox Bowl. If I were to bet it, though, I would agree with Ashley and Brad. Just a small lean on Missouri. Nothing really more for me to add anyway. So, small lean Missouri. I think I can make the argument they're favored in this game for a good reason. I don't have any money on it tonight, though. What about you, Chris? Talk to us. For who in, who out, why they in, they out. You're our bowl expert.
For a game where there's where we didn't think very much of it, we're actually sweeping it here. I like Missouri State as well. I just think they have more stable quarterback play. Jacob Clark's been solid for Missouri State this season. Jalen Rayner, he's got all this big play potential, but he always just puts the ball in harm's way. I think he had 4 interceptions against Southern Miss. Now, could it say something that Arkansas State, only lost by 6 against Southern Miss, considering they had those 4 picks? But for me, the way I look at it is that those 4 picks were the difference in that game. I think Missouri State, like I said, I think they got more stable quarterback play with Jacob Clark. That's something I look for, experience as well this late in the year in this bowl game. And I think Missouri State gets it done here. Like I said, there's barely any injuries, transfer portal news for this game. So, I think it's pretty much just almost a straight handicap. And for me, I got to roll with Missouri State.
Missouri State. All right. Four of us on that one. Let's go to college hoops, man. It's not a sexy card in college hoops tonight. It's kind of a weak card to me. A couple of our teams playing, like our little small schools playing. We got let's see. To start it off, this is North Florida. Who logo is that? Is that Charleston Southern?
That's a live betting opportunity right now. It started at 11 a.m.
Oh, okay. It's already started.
We like to give out games that already started.
Yeah, I mean, we got let's see.
Let's see
what else we got up in here.
Who'd you give out in that game, Chris?
North Florida plus a 10.5.
Okay.
So we got Temple versus Davidson. I feel like Brian loved Temple versus Davidson.
I do have a premium pick on that game.
Okay. We got Bradley versus Indiana State. We got Drake. I don't like Drake versus the John Morants, aka Murray State.
F Drake. I hate Drake.
I don't like Drake. We got what up, Beaches? Long Beach State versus who's that? Is that?
See if you can get it.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think you heard.
Is it Pepperdine?
There you go.
Yeah, okay. The logos, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I seen the logos enough, but by themselves, it kind of throw me off. And I think that's all the ones we got the graphics for. It's a weak kind of college hoops card today.
Well, there's still decent mid-major games. Just those are the only ones we did videos for.
Yeah. All right. Ashley, we start with you. There's a couple other games in there, like Chris said, like Georgia, West Carolina, Manhattan, Furman, American VCU, Grambling, Norfolk State. Anything jump off the page to you, Ashley?
There's only one game I was looking at today. I don't think you showed a graphic for it, but TCU, Oral Roberts. TCU, they're laying like 24 at home. I will be laying those big points with them. They're coming off not a great game, got the win, but almost blew it as 20-point favorites. But I do think they can bounce back here. They've proven they can cover big spreads this season. They're also 5-2 ATS in their last 7. I just don't think Oral Roberts can keep up offensively against the Orthodox defense. So I'll be laying the points with TCU.
There you go. Chris, you almost had that incarnate word the other day. Oh my God. I sprinkled on it, bro. I wanted it so bad. You almost had it.
So close.
Bro. So close. It was so close. That was a good call, though. We'll see if TCU bounced back today from an ATS perspective. Ashley says they do. Brian, what you thinking in college hoops today, Brody?
I'm going to do a freemium today. I'm just going to give out my college basketball since not many people are interested in my college hoops. But I'm going to take the Temple Owls plus the 5.5. You know, they are 6-5, but they're 3-7 against the number. You know, that'll poo-poo a lot of bettors here when they see 3-7. But this Temple team, better on offense, and I think they improved their defensive play today. And last year they beat Davidson by a point. I think this is a one-possession game. I'll take the points with the Owls. And that isn't a homer pick. That I like the Temple Owls today.
That's a bad pick, Brian.
Fair. Let me see. Anything that I would bet today in college hoops? I don't have any premium in college hoops today. I could maybe talk myself on the Oklahoma State laying 30. Coming off a loss to Oklahoma. Back home, playing a weak Kansas City team. It wouldn't shock me if they flooded them whatsoever. Maybe a small lean on my Salukis. I'm laying a 2.5 over Illinois State. I actually kind of really like that one. Actually, now the more and more I'm looking at it, I do like the Salukis a good bit. You get Illinois State out on the road for the first time in a minute. Salukis, they've been a different team at home. They're coming back home. They lost on the road at Richmond last game out. So a little bounce back game at home for them. I like the Salukis, so I let it 2.5. Let's go Salukis. I like that. Chris?
I'm trying to see if there's anything I like here. Southern Miss laying the 12, I think it's 12.5 against Louisiana. Louisiana might be the worst mid-major team in the country. Team's averaging 56 points a game. They haven't broken 63, I think, in any of their games this season. Southern Miss, it's a Southern Miss team. It hasn't necessarily blown out bad teams, but they do have wins, over teams like, North Florida by 9. They hung 92 in that game. They beat Radford. They beat UT Martin at home by double digits. Louisiana's just been terrible. They've been getting absolutely crushed. So I'm going to lay it with Southern Miss. Funny note about that game against or with TCU against BJ Bob. The thing is that they've played 2 power conference teams this season. You want to guess the margin of defeat in both?
40.
No.
Higher, lower?
Lower.
5.
Okay, higher. Okay, you can't
15.
Higher.
25.
What's the line in this game?
25.
24.5. They've lost by 24. 95-71 identical scores in both games. I'm going to put something on the correct score of 95-71 TCU. I'm just saying.
Fair.
It's the most Vegas thing ever. Have it right on the line. And just, I'm going to try it. Why not? Like for a buck at like plus 15,000. Why not? There's worse things I've spent $1 on. I heard the little chuckle. Give me and the other one I'm gonna say give me Central Connecticut. I think this Blue Devils team is legit. You won't find many NEC teams that can just comfortably lay points on a lot of other low majors, but I like this Blue Devils team, the real Blue Devils. I'm kidding, but I like Central Connecticut here.
All right, them Duke fans gonna come for y'all.
I know they are. I'm just messing around.
All right, Brad, what you thinking today, college hoops?
Yeah, I'm gonna lay it with Davidson. This Davidson team has took 2 losses this season against St. Mary's and Utah State. Can't hang your head on those. And yeah, like Brian said, Temple pretty decent on the offensive side of the ball, but they're atrocious on the defensive side of the ball. They don't cause turnovers. They allow a bunch of threes. I think Davidson's a solid team, and I think Temple is just mediocre all around. So at home there, I think they should win by margin. And then, yeah, I'm going to take Oklahoma State as well. I think the Roos are in trouble today. I've been riding this Oklahoma State team all season long. I did take them in their last game against Oklahoma. They fought, couldn't get the job done, but I think this is a game where they just run it up. So give me Oklahoma State, and can't believe I'm doing it, but I'm taking the Beaches, man. Give me Long Beach State.
What up, Beaches?
Yep. Two wins this season. Not pretty. Why are they favored by 3.5 points? Just because Pepperdine is just as bad. And, Long Beach State has had a bit of a tough road. They've played some of the tougher teams in the Big West. So I think they come out here, come on their home court. They know they're not going to get many wins this season, but this is a chance where they can get a win. So I think they beat Pepperdine.
Let's get it done, Beaches. Come on, man. All right, that's college hoops. Let's go to the NBA. Save the NFL for last. I think it's the best game on this thing one day. So NBA got a really good card tonight, though, man. I'm trying to contain myself. I could bet some heavy money tonight. We start off with a good one. We got the New York Knicks out on the road facing the Indiana Pacers. Knicks laying 4. We have the Hawks out on the road facing the Hornets. Hornets 5.5-point home dogs. We got the Heat out on the road facing the Nets. Nets 6.5-point home dogs. Is it 9 today? Is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's 12. I did the jam test on a while, man. I got to know. And we got the Wizards and the Spurs. Spurs laying 14.5. We'll do 4 here. We'll start with Brian Bittler. You're up first here, Brody. How you feeling?
Oh, man, a game that I started to write up as a premium, but, I wanted to be able to argue it today on the show. I love the Indiana Pacers plus the points over New York Knicks. Knicks coming off that NBA Cup win, one of the best teams in basketball. The line's only 4.5 against a 6-20 team. So, to me, I think it's a one-possession game. Knicks have the 76ers on deck next. I think they take this win for granted here, and the Pacers nip them in the ass. Give me the points with the Pacers.
Word for word, bar for bar. I'm on the Pacers in this one as well. What I would add is you got the Knicks coming off the 2 extra games in Las Vegas, and leaving Vegas. Somebody who goes to Vegas often, Chris will tell you too, leaving Vegas is not fun. It's just not fun. So then, like Brian said, they're on the front end of a back-to-back. They play the Sixers tomorrow in New York. And the Knicks are one of the most profitable teams in the NBA this season. The problem is the one spot they're not profitable is the road favorite. And I think it's a good spot for the Pacers coming off the embarrassing blowout loss to the Wizards. A little bounce back game at home for them. We'll see what happens. I think they compete. I think the line's tight for a reason. Then you start to look at the injury report for the Knicks. It's kind of ugly. I'm going to take the Pacers in this one as well. I'm going to take the Hornets. I'm going to take the Hornets outright. ML. I don't even want the points. I don't even want them. Everybody been laughing at me because I've been so high on the Hornets all season. I think they're going to prove me right over the full course of the season, and I got to attack it while I can. I think this is a good spot for them. Trae Young could be back tonight for the Hawks. LaMelo Ball, also game time decision. I just want to see the injury report clear up. But I think the Hornets have enough offensive firepower to beat the Hawks, and I like what I've seen from the Hornets last game on the road at Cleveland. Heat have lost 5 straight. Tonight's probably the day they get their shit together and beat up on a team they are better than. Shout out to the Nets. They've been playing good basketball. but I think the Heat wake up today. We'll see what happens.
Dogs are
And
barking.
you said what?
Dogs are barking in the NBA tonight. It's going to be a lot of hurt people laying wood, in my opinion.
Maybe.
We'll
It
see.
wouldn't shock me. I kind of like a lot of dogs too. I kind of like this dog plus the points. Nah, no, I'm lying.
You're not taking the Wizards?
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm leaving the game alone
All
altogether. You know, like the line should probably be Spurs minus 10.5, and I might take them. I just think they're a little over. They're not. The Spurs are not the Thunder. They're not the Nuggets at home over the past couple seasons. Like they're a good team, but they're not in my wheelhouse of I trust this team laying extended numbers, 14.5. They're not there for me yet. So can they blow out the Wizards by 30? Yes. Do I trust them to blow out the Wizards by 30? No. So I guess I'm saying a lean towards the Wizards, but I don't have any money on this. Chris, what you think?
Okay, well, for this game, I just wonder where the Spurs' heads are at. I mean, I know we talk about the letdown for the Knicks, but, Spurs, same sort of situation. They don't have to travel as far going from Vegas, but this team just lost a heartbreaker against the Knicks in that final. Do they come out and take out frustration on the Wizards, or is this just a bit of a sort of a sluggish spot considering they have to come home off of that game to play the lowly Wizards? So it's like, I don't know. I'm with you. I'd lean towards the Wizards here. I'm going to agree with you guys on that.
Money line? You going to sprinkle money line? You missed the Wizards money line.
Put a couple bucks on it. Why not?
Nah, you are Mr. Wizards money line.
What do I always say? It's either Wizards money line or they get their shit kicked in. And it's like,
I might sprinkle.
Could I see a world where maybe the Spurs just put up a dud? Yes. Could I see a world where the Spurs win this one by 45? Yes.
Same.
So I don't know. Lean Wizards, and if I'm going to do anything with the Wizards, I'll just put it like $5 on Wizards money line or something just to have action on it, but $10, whatever. But I'm with you guys on the Pacers. Something that I want to add is that it's not only the travel spot from Vegas, it's the travel spot from Vegas on 1 day's rest. So it's not like a normal like West Coasting where maybe you have 2 games to get reacclimated. You just played the NBA Cup on Tuesday, and now you're back in action on the East Coast on Thursday. I said 3 games in 4 nights is tough enough to begin with, but now off the NBA Cup win, I'm sure a lot of these younger guys took some of their money, put it on the roulette table.
Who said we're letting you on our Pacers? I don't think
Who said they cared if you let me on or not? Better make room. I take up some space. So yeah, I'm taking the Pacers here. But one more thing, it's not a pick, but it's hot take maybe. Are the Cavaliers the Sacramento Kings of a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Where they had that really good season and then came out and were a borderline fringe playoff team the following season.
They might be, bro. Last year might have been an insanity run.
And it's just like now it's the Cavs had that one breakout season. You're like, oh, maybe this is a string where the Kings, or I guess in this case the Cavs, put it all together year after year, and it's like right now they're just brutal ATS team, not as good as they were last year. I don't know.
Brad, what you think of these first 4, man?
Yep, I hold the same sentiment as you guys with the Cup games. Fading the Knicks, fading the Spurs. I do like the Pacers a little bit better than the Wizards. But yeah, I'll take the plus the points with both those teams there. I love the Brooklyn Nets. The only thing that sucks about this game is Tyler Hero's out, and I'm a big guy who thinks that the Heat are significantly worse with Tyler Hero in the lineup.
Yes, bro. Look at when the Heat fell off. It is the exact day Tyler Hero came back.
Yeah, it's simple. I mean, they were a fun team in the beginning of the season. They get Tyler Hero back, and now they're that slow-paced team from last season. So it sucks that he's out in this one. But I still like the Nets. I honestly think the Nets could win this one outright, to be perfectly honest with you. So Out of these four, Nets are my favorite play. MPJ over points should be a good play as well. With Tyler Hero out, expect the Heat to play at more of that fast pace as they did in the beginning of the season. So I think you could make some money bet some player props in that game.
Just like the Magic with Banchero.
They said Hero gambling.
Honestly, Chris, kind of. Not the same, but kind of.
He took over Terry Rozier gambling spot for the Heat.
They got all the money back that he lost.
So crying, bro. Ashley, what you think of the NBA first four?
I agree with the group on the Wizards. Spurs have not been great against the spread. 4-7 ATS in their last 11 as favorites, and Washington's been pretty solid ATS as double-digit underdogs. So I will take the points there. And I actually want to lean with the Hawks here. They haven't been winning a ton, but their offense has definitely been playing better over the last few games. Charlotte's pretty beat up right now, so I'll lay the points with the Hawks on the road.
Shout out to the Hawks, man. We haven't had a Hawk Romanelli Wednesday, I feel like, all year, which is insane. It was like every Wednesday last year, and now no
the
Hawks.
NBA caught up. They're like, we're sick of this shit.
Yeah, man. Damn. All right. We got the Rockets laying 9.5 on the Pels. We got the Raptors laying 5 on the Bucks. We got the Thunder laying 17.5 on the Clippers. Brian probably on the Clippers. And we got the Mavs 6-point dogs against the Pistons. I'm up first here in this one. My Mavericks hates continues. I like the Pistons here in this one. As a former Mavs fan, I feel like there's two teams in the East the Mavs just don't play well against. The Pacers always kick their ass, and I feel like the Pistons do as well. The Pistons are just a better team, playing better basketball. The Mavs are back into the injury manipulation period where you don't know what the hell going on with Anthony Davis. If he's in, if he's out, don't really matter. I think the Pistons come in here and win this game comfortably. I say lay whatever your heart desires, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50. Man, I think the Thunder take the Clippers so far behind the woodshed tonight. It ain't even gonna be fun.
You're still on the Thunder. You still haven't jumped off.
Man, I love them in this spot tonight. The reason I love them tonight is there's not going to be too many nights where the Thunder are just going to be pissed off. And I think tonight's one of those. Coming off the loss, I just know they knew they had that $500,000 in their pocket. And then the Spurs caught them in the second half. That was the first time in a long time I've seen the Thunder get outplayed for a half. And that was their first bad half in a while against the Spurs the other night. Remember first half, what happened against the Spurs in that game? They were up 14. And then the wheels just kind of came off. So tonight, at home, at the crib, where we love them, I think they get back to regular schedule programming. And I think this is going to be a 30-plus point blowout. We'll see what happens. The Clippers are that damn bad. And everybody keep waiting on them to wake up. They're done. They're cooked. Finito. Lean Raptors, don't love it. No Giannis, no Bucks. It's kind of still my mantra. But the Raptors on the road, not really their spot, but I lean towards Toronto. And my model has the Pelicans last 3 games as a 12-point home favorite in this.
I don't know about your model. What's going on with that thing?
It's nothing. I'm just still kind of building it out.
The model models gloves.
So hold on. Let me tell y'all. Full season. Let me see. Hold on. Full season for this one is kind of close to where the original spread is. It is. Let me get to that page. It's full season is Rockets minus 12.5. But last 3 games, it says Pelicans minus 12.5. And I just think that's funny. I just think that is funny. And you start to kind of look at it, the Rockets ain't been the same team of recent. Their last 2 road games, they lost to Dallas, to Denver, 2 teams that wasn't even necessarily playing their best basketball at home. So I know you start to look at it full season length. The Rockets have been a really, really good road team. They're 7-4, I believe, ATS on the road this season. But you start to zoom in a little bit. They haven't been that same team of recent. And those last 3 games, the reason it's so bad is look at the last 3 games for the Rockets. Lost to the Dallas Mavericks, a 2-point win over the trash-ass Clippers at home, and a loss to the Nuggets at home, who had lost 6 straight or 5 straight at home. So that's why the model's just weighting it kind of heavy, like really heavy. But I think what the model is trying to tell me is correct, and that's the Rockets are not playing good basketball right now, and the Pelicans are playing much better than a lot of people would think. No Zion. The Pelicans are a profitable home ATS dog. So that's all I'm saying. And the model probably is exaggerating it a bit, but I do think it's telling me something, and I think it's a good spot for the Pelicans. We'll see. Chris?
Yeah, I may be a little bit crazier, but I'm going to lean towards the Mavs plus the points. We've seen that the Pistons play some close road games lately. Dallas, believe it or not, 7-2 against the spread as a home dog this season. I think Detroit can win this game, but would surprise me if maybe Dallas snuck in the back door and lost this game by 5 or 6. So not one I'm rushing to bet, not one I'm going to go heavy on, but I'll lean towards the Mavs plus the 6.5. I'm with you on the Thunder. The Clippers are broken. They have no excuses anymore. The godfather of load management is playing pretty much every night. James Harden, I mean, you brought in Bradley Beal to be the third wheel on this team, and even then he's still out for the season. Zubac isn't a bad center, but they just don't have, complementary pieces to help those guys. I'm sorry, John Collins and Chris Dunn are not the answer. And I just think that OKC, runs it up. We've seen them do it against other teams at home. We've seen them do it against better teams at home. I'm going to take the Thunder in this one. And a lean for me towards the Raptors laying the 5 on the road.
Is that a homer pick?
No, sorry. Sorry, on the road. Yeah. It's a homer pick. Why not? Yeah.
He's a homer.
It'll be a homer pick. But it's also a combination of no Giannis, no Bucks.
Nah, I'm with you. Fair. Brad, what you thinking?
Yeah, we laying it with the Thunder. Rest of the Thunder team at home. Come on now. Need I say more?
Awful loss. Oof.
Awful loss too. Yeah. Clippers. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a bad one. Honestly, I think it's the Bradley Beal curse. I think Bradley Beal is out for the season, but any team he goes to, they just are atrocious. I don't know what it is. So give me the Thunder there. I'm actually going to take the Rockets. And I know the Pelicans have been an absolute cash cow as of late. Shout out to Pelicans. They've won me some money. But I actually think we're getting the Rockets at a fair price. We're getting the Rockets against the Pelicans.
That's not a bad argument. I'm not mad at that.
And you're laying under 10? Laying under double digits? I'll take a shot with it. And then, the Milwaukee Giannis no Giannis, so no Milwaukee. Toronto laying the 5. Even though Toronto, not looking great right now, but they should be able to get the job done here.
Good form Rockets, the line should be against the Pelicans. Like, this is, to me, the third best team in the league versus one of the worst. Probably should be 14, 13,
Honestly.
So I'm not necessarily mad at you for that thought process. Ashley, what you thinking?
Yeah, I'm with Brad here on the Rockets. They dominated Pelicans last season, 4-0 straight up and against the spread. I just think their offense will run away with this game against New Orleans defense. And then I'm also with Chris on the Mavs here. I do want to take the points. Exactly what he said. Dallas has been great as home underdogs on the season. And then if you look at Dallas, they're only 1-7 ATS in their last 8 as favorites. So I'll take the points there with the Mavs.
The Mavs. All right. Last slot in the NBA, we got the.
Oh, you missed me.
Oh, sorry,
you roof load me.
My bad. What you doing, Brian?
So I'm going to be real short and sweet. I like the Orlando Magic plus the points. I know Denver's
not in this slot.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
There's a reason we skipped you.
Go past me anyway. We'll move on.
It's in the next one.
That's why we don't nice things.
Last slot in the NBA, we got Warriors Suns. We got Magic Nuggets. We got Jazz Lakers and Kings Blazers. Chris.
I'm going to swallow my pride here and take the Sacramento Kings plus the 9.
No. Why?
Because I don't like the Blazers as a big favorite.
But can I not argue to you? The line tells you what you need to know here.
It tells me that but the thing is, it's the stench that's come on.
I beg, Brett. I'm telling y'all, on my own. If anybody that come on this show and take the Kings, I'm gonna beg you to not do it. I'm gonna beg you. Don't do it, please.
You know, they say that friends don't let friends do certain things.
Man.
Friends also sometimes can't talk you off the ledge, unfortunately. I don't know. If it happens, it happens. I've made worse bets in my life, but I just the Blazers for me are just not they're a team that I at the best of times like backing more in the underdog role than when I'm laying points with them. And if I'm going to lay points with them, I like to lay minimal points. The Sacramento Kings have been ass, but this is maybe just a fade of Portland more than anything else. I just think the Sacramento Kings can hang around here. Like I said, the Kings are. It's not ideal to back the Kings, but for me, it's less ideal to lay 9 with the Blazers, who've stunk in the favorite role this season. So, lean towards the Kings for me there. That's the only one I really like in the time slot.
Jay, you don't like Zach LaVine, right?
For me?
Yeah.
No.
So Zach LaVine's not playing tonight. Is this a little maybe addition by subtraction here? You know what I'm saying?
Yes and no.
No.
Well, Portland has as favorites this season. They're on an 8-game losing streak covering wise. They've been terrible as a favorite. And I love me some Portland Trailblazers. I do, but like Chris said, I like them in the underdog role. I'm going to actually have to be on the Kings here as well.
No.
It has to be done, bro.
No, it doesn't.
You're like laying almost double-digit points with the Portland Trailblazers. Like,
the line tells you what you need to know.
That's true. You know, you got to listen to Jay. The line this isn't too hard of a world of gambling here. Lines tell you what you need to know. Maybe
begging you to take the Kings. They're begging you. They damn near want to get y'all full double digits to get on the Kings.
It is pretty crazy, but I'm going to take the Kings. I'm going to do it. So I made the video on Lakers Utah yesterday. I actually gave out the Lakers because the line was 6.5, and I love the Utah Jazz at home. They're great at home. They're a completely different team. But now this line's Lakers laying 8, and I like I said, I gave out the Lakers because the Lakers have actually been a great team on the road this season. But at 8, I don't know, man. I think the Utah Jazz, I kind of lean that way now with that line movement. And then I'll take the Nuggets against my Magic. No Jalen Suggs.
No, you're crazy.
What do you mean, no?
This is a one-possession
Why?
game.
No. The Magic might go win this outright.
No Jalen Suggs, no Franz Wagner. It's like, all right. I mean,
Aaron Gordon, no Christian Braun.
I understand, but they've been playing without those guys for a while now. Like,
and what's their home record the last 6 without them?
Do you think that's going to remain the same, though? Like, the Nuggets are going to get it together at home at some point.
Yeah, I had them the other night against the Rockets to end the 5-game losing streak, but now expecting to win by margin, I can't. I'm good.
We got to remember who this Nuggets team is.
We got to stay on the Magic. We got to believe.
Yeah, I might need an Orlando Magic hat down here. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
On the road in elevation, coming from sea level, like, nah, can't be done.
Only thing I believe in right now is Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I should get that. I should get the little spin and just pop it off.
Magic are catching some steam though. Line's down to 6.5, so that does concern me a little bit. But I gotta trust my handicap. I'll take the Nuggets.
Fair. Actually, what you looking at to close out the hoops tonight?
Only game I'm looking at actually is this one, and I'm gonna take Brad's side here in this one. I think Denver's been beat up, but obviously it hasn't slowed them down. Orlando's facing some injuries too, so I'll go with the home team here and lay the points. So yeah, I'm back in with Brad.
Ryan.
I love you guys, but you're killing me. I don't know if I could make it. I like the Orlando Magic here plus the points. I think they've underperformed so far this year. They're one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. I know Denver at home is always tough, but they've got the Houston Rockets on deck next. Orlando, I think if I'm getting a possession with Orlando 3.5, I'm happy, and I'm getting 7 here, 6.5. I'm gonna take the Orlando Magic, sprinkle a little on the money line here.
I think y'all are caught up on the old Nuggets, and I gotta get out of that. I had to get out of it myself. This is not the same Nuggets we used to know and love, man. Not at home, at least. As a home favorite, they're just 6-4 straight up, 5-5 ATS, and like I said, they're 1-5 last 6 straight up at home. That's who they are. 1-5 straight up at home last 6. That is not the Nuggets I know and love. I had them the other night against the Rockets because there was no way in hell they were losing 5 straight home games. That wasn't going to happen. But tonight, I think this game comes right down to it. Like the thing holding the Nuggets back, and the reason they haven't been the same team and why they haven't been winning by margin at home in Denver is they're missing their 2 best defenders, Christian Braun and Aaron Gordon, and they're still missing them tonight. I think Orlando can come in here and do enough offensively to keep this game competitive, if not win this game outright. I am super high on Orlando. I will continue to bang this table and tell y'all that. I think the Magic can win the East. I think the Magic can make the NBA Finals. Some of you are going to say, Jay, you're fucking delusional. Y'all said the same thing last year when I said that about the Pacers. You know what I mean? They said the same thing the year before when I said that about the Mavs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really good at identifying these mid-level teams that are going to take that next exponential.
Jay's onto something here. Future on Orlando. There you go. Good pick.
I like the Magic, man. We've already seen them compete with the top teams in the East. They what is it, 2-2 with the Knicks already this season, who are the best team currently in the East. I think it's going to come down to those two in an Eastern Conference Finals. I would go Magic, New York right here, right now. I think the Magic full season will be better than the Pistons. The Pistons kind of remind me of like the Cavs from last year when we get closer to the playoffs. I'm just telling y'all my thoughts. I'm super high in Orlando. I have not loved what I've seen from Denver. Until they wake up and start to beat the hell out of teams at home again, I don't trust them. This is a team that – the one that made me throw the Nuggets under the water, bro, and say I'm fucking done is they had the rest advantage against the Bulls. Oh my God. I still can't get that game on my mind. The Bulls were on a back end of a back-to-back with travel following a double overtime game. The Nuggets were in the rest advantage spot at home and let the Bulls walk in there and blow their ass out. I said, I'm done. No, this is not my Nuggets. This is not the stupid, dummy, crazy Nuggets. And until they show me that again, I'm
Chicken
not
McNuggets.
multiple possessions with them. Not on my Magic. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take the Suns. I don't even understand how the Warriors are favored here. Why are the Warriors favored here? Because they're the Warriors. That's why. Because they got Steph Curry on the team. That's why. Outside of that, I think the wrong team is favored. And I like the angle here. Bounce back game at home. That also happens to be a revenge game. Warriors did beat them the first meeting of the season, but I think it's a good spot, man. And I think these two teams play here soon again. And I think they play two nights from now in Golden State. So I'll probably be on Golden State in that one in 2 nights from now. But tonight, I think the Suns get their revenge. I think the Suns get a dub at home. I like them. I'm on the Lakers. It's not a premium. I hate fading Utah in Utah. I don't do it often. I really don't do it at all. And that's why it's not a premium. But I do think the Lakers are a better team. And I do think the Lakers coming off of some extended rest could play well in this spot. So lean Lakers. And I already told y'all, man, it's Blazers, 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 Blazers. I have 2 teams on the automatic fade list. You just wake up, you see those 2 teams playing, and you bet the other side. The Kings and the Clippers. You do that,
don't be talking about my Clippers.
You're going to look up at the end of the season, and you're going to be like, oh, my God, I made a really pretty penny in the NBA this year. It's really just that simple. It's really just that simple. This is a bad basketball team. On the road, I think the Blazers win this one by double digits. We'll see what happens. Chris?
I'm first.
All right. That's it. That's all. NBA. Last game on the board today. We head to the NFL, the best game on the card. Oh, my goodness. What a game it is.
I got to hop, guys. I'll see you later. I got to run.
Sorry, Ashley.
All good.
Peace. All right, let's do it. Let's go to the NFL, National Football League. I don't think I downloaded it. Let me download it. I know I got it. We got the Seahawks 1.5 point home favorites over the Rams, total 42.5. You're getting about plus 110 if you're taking the Rams outright money line.
That was like opposite yesterday.
It was. The line was the opposite of yesterday.
You're going about plus 105 for Seahawks yesterday.
Yeah.
So line and flip. All right. I'll go first. I think the line is flipped for a good reason. I'm taking the Seahawks straight up on the money line. Or later 1.5. He should be fine either way. I faded the Seahawks last week. I cashed. I had the Colts. I wanted that Colts money line so bad. I wanted it.
That was a great game.
It was. It was really good. I watched almost all of it. Old man Phillip and John Taylor tried to do it. And like I said on Monday, shout out Coach McDonald, because I'd say 9 out of 10 coaches lose that game last week. 9 out of 10 don't have the play calling timeout strategy down packed enough to do what the Seahawks did to beat the Colts. Calling the timeouts pre. You know what I mean? That was just next level football right there. I think the Seahawks at home get another win. No Devontae Adams tonight for the Rams. There's not, to be honest, there's not a whole lot to look at here. Like, I think it's a pick'em game. We understand how good the Rams are. We understand how good Sean McVay is. Division game, though. Thursday night, I'm taking Seattle. I'm just telling y'all my thoughts. I'm taking Seattle. So it's kind of splitting hairs. There's nothing really that just jumps off the page to tell you why I'm taking Seattle outside of taking Seattle. Chris?
Yeah, I like the over here. I think it's going to be a back and forth game. I know it's a short week, but I think that this is like 24-20, whichever way you slice it, whichever team is going to pull a Samson Nakua and steal this game. But yeah, I think this is an over. I think 42.5 is just a little bit too low for me here. So give me the over. Rams Seahawks.
Brett.
I will be on the Seahawks as well with you. I like the Seahawks a lot actually here. The Rams, no Devontae Adams. I think that's going to hurt this offense quite a bit. In the beginning of the season, a lot of teams were probably like, all right, let's just stop Puka. Well, Matt Stafford had another guy to throw to. Now he doesn't have that guy stop Puka. And it's like, all right, we'll see. We'll see what this Rams offense could do. I think the Rams offense will be fine. Don't get me wrong. But I definitely think it takes a hit with no Devontae Adams. Also, just a good old revenge spot. It's going to be tough to beat Seattle twice in one season, especially in the game that you have to play in Seattle. So I think Seattle coming off a weird performance against the Colts, but they're probably just looking ahead for this one. They were saving their juice for this one, and I think they come out ready to go. So give me the Seahawks.
Brian.
Yeah, on games like this, primetime games, I always like to take a hard look at the under. It opened up at 46.5, down to 43.5 at Pinnacle here. Just some sites like FanDuel, 42.5, DraftKings, 42.5. I think Seattle's staple is their defense. We saw Seattle struggle to score touchdowns. I think it's going to be a defensive battle tonight. I love the under. I don't know. I hate going against my good buddy Chris Ruffalo, but
no, you don't.
I think the under is an easy call. It's a layup.
Total. I don't know. I could see it going both ways. Like, I know that I watched all that Seahawks game last week. I know it was ugly, but it wouldn't shock me if.
What's the weather tonight in Seattle?
If I had to say the total, I would probably go over. I probably would. I'd probably go over. Over in Seattle pulls it out.
45 degrees. That's not that cold. All right.
Is it raining?
Yeah, 15-mile-an-hour winds. 45 degrees. That's not that bad.
It's always raining in Seattle, so probably.
Oh, I forgot to give my touchdown props. I like Puka Nacua scoring anytime touchdown plus 120. Zach Charbonnet plus 155 anytime touchdown.
Give me a Tutu Atwell anytime touchdown. Tutu Atwell getting in that box tonight. No, Devontae, Tutu getting in that box. Yeah. And then give me the best wide receiver in the league this year, Jackson Smith and Jigba. No reason to get cute. Give me in Jigba. Yep. All right, y'all. We did it, man. We covered everything under the sun. College hoops, NBA, NHL, NFL, NBA. Money making Thursday. Chris, what you got going on today over at PickDawgz Premium?
Yeah, for me today, got my Pickmas, 12 days of Pickmas. Today it's a special on my basketball 5-pack, 4 college hoops plays and 1 NBA play. I've also got a college basketball big play on the board. Got an NHL power play. We smashed back-to-back power plays, looking for 3 straight. Also got an NHL hat trick on the board as well. So make sure that you check that out over at PickDawgz Premium. Pair me up with Jay, Brian, Brad. Pair all of us up. Whatever you do, though, use that promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase.
Hop on with Chris. Continue to kick the crap out of the books. Check out what he got for his, what's today, the 5th?
6th.
Day? 6th day of Pickmas. Ruffalo has for me.
He needs his advent calendar. So
I know. I'll get it for next year.
all right.
Brian, what you got going on today?
5-0 yesterday. Number 1 at PickDawgz.com. Last 365. I got my titanium in the NFL tonight. 62-28 run on the titanium. 69% winners last 90. Get that titanium over at PickDawgz.com or part of my private players 5-pack. That 5-pack has 1 NBA, 1 college basketball, 1 NHL, 1 college football, 1 NFL. So a potpourri, and team me up with any of these guys and have a rock solid weekend. 3 for 1, 2 for 1, 4 for 1, whatever you want to do. Capper special.
Brian B. He's your man. Hop on with him over at PickDawgz Premium. Brad, what you got going on today?
Yep, got 5 plays total today, and 5 straight winning days. We are heating up. Absolutely loving college basketball as of late. Really finding my flow with this college basketball season so far. So check it out. I have 2 college basketball, my best play for tonight's NFL game, my best play for that bowl game, and then my best play in the NBA. So you get a little bit of everything. Like these guys said, man, team me up with any of these guys on the show, and we'll make sure we cash you in.
Let's do it. Let's do it. For me today, man, glad to be back, and I'm coming back with a bang. I got a 10-star game of the month tonight in the NBA. So if you want to rock with me, you can. Link for it in the description below. I love this play tonight, man. I absolutely love it. If I don't cash it, I will be shocked. So, yeah, that's what I got going on. You can scoop it up over at PickDawgz Premium. And I got a handful of plays. I got a plus money dog. I got a behind the woodshed blowout winner. And after talking with the guys, there's a couple more plays that I really like as well. So I've hit 8 of my last 13, looking to make 9 of 14 on the NBA Jam Session play after today. So scoop it up. And let's continue to kick the crap out of the books, man. That's it. That's all. It's parlay time. Parlay.
Where give up my parlay. You know, I'm feeling whenever Brian says he's got a layup.
Dumps it off to Lopez, and that one kind of got away.
I don't know how many points it is in Australian rules football when you go through the field goal, but even the guys on the Bulls bench enjoying the jump hook.
Sorry, I had to.
Trying to unmute myself. I couldn't do it.
Robin
That's a
Lowe.
layup. Under easy tonight, guarantee.
That's gonna. Don't look at the file name for that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with for my parlay, Sabres money line. Let's go with Southern Miss in college hoops and Missouri State in college football.
What you parlaying up, Brian?
Well, I got a 4-team parlay here. The Temple Owls plus 5.5. The under 42.5 NFL game. Pacers plus 4.5 and the Orlando Magic plus 6.5.
Brad, what you parlaying up?
Player prop parlay, 2 legs. Parkinson, which is the Rams tight end, over 34.5 receiving yards, and Michael Porter Jr. over, I think it's 25.5 points.
Kind of like that. All right, we're going to go, for me, I'm going to go with Stars, money line, Lightning, money line, to start it off. Then we're going backdoor. We're going to take Heat, laying the points on the Nets. And we're going to take the Trailblazers, lay the points on the Kings. 4-teamer. You can make it a 5-teamer and add the Seahawks if you want to. So, a little 5-teamer or 4-teamer. However you want to do it, you can do it. But 2 from hockey, 2 from the NBA, 1 from the NFL. See what happens. All right. Those are all games that just missed my premium, for real. So, see what happens. All right. I ain't got nothing else for y'all, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll be back same time, same programming tomorrow. Check out the jam session. Check out the wraparound. Check out 7 free picks in just 5 minutes. The breakdown's probably coming out. Are we getting a breakdown bowl edition, Chris?
Seeing as well, the problem is I might do it for the bigger days where there's more bowl games, like a Saturday or something. But with these ones that are further ahead with so much movement, it's hard to do it. But maybe for the bigger, the 5 bowl game days closer to the New Year's and stuff like that, maybe there will be one.
What about for the playoff game?
Why are you trying to put more work on my plate?
I'm sorry.
We need those plays.
Probably will be. Now that you mentioned it.
You already covered them individually, so
Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Take it to the bank with Brian. The other breakdown, the NFL breakdown with Brad. Check it out. Check it out, man. See you tomorrow. I don't got no final words. Chris, Brad, Brian, anything else?
Let's sweep the board and take that under in that NFL game. Don't listen to Chris. I'm telling you.
Dumps it off to Lopez, and that one kind of got.
See y'all tomorrow, man. We out here. Peace.